up guys, it's your boy Babour Zainullah again with another banger. Alright, in today's episode, I'm going to talk about the app called Dehancer for Premiere Pro. I made a video about it previously 2-3 years ago. Since then, Dehancer contacted me and they asked me to make a video for them. However, they told me it's my opinion. I can say whatever I want. If it's a good, bad, pros and cons, they don't have any input on that. And it's also not sponsored by them, so it doesn't matter whatever I say. Since then, they gave me a 1-month trial and I've been using it for a lot of my projects. I've been trying out, I've been going out, shooting some stuff and editing with Premiere and with Dehancer. So today, I'm going to talk about pros and cons for a Dehancer app. I'll try to make this video as painless and as quickly as possible for you guys. I'll go through pros and cons. First one is pros. Number one pro will be effortless. The reason I say effortless is because it's super simple. As soon as you download the app and you install it, you open your Premiere Pro, you go to FX, look at Dehancer, drag it, put it on your adjustment layer, or put it on your actual video. You can change your codec, you can change your saturation, grain, and everything. But it's super easy. It's just literally 3 clicks. And if you're happy with the look right away, you can just leave it like that. It's as easy as 3 clicks. So that's why I'm going with the pros for the first one, is an effortless. Number 2 is precise color grading. Really, the reason I'm saying that, obviously Premiere Pro color grading compared to DaVinci is going to be completely different, but for Premiere Pro it is still really good. I'm quite happy with it. If I'm not a color grader like does this from 9 to 5, but for somebody who does videos for Instagram, for like clients and stuff like that, I think it's a good enough information when we can play around with the colors and be more precise with our choices. Number 3 is details, and the reason I'm saying that because with Dehancer app now, they give you more precise choices when it comes to adding a grain, adding a texture, choosing your specific camera codec and everything. And also codecs, they added more when you can play around with it a lot more. As a filmmaker, when I have those options, I feel more safe. I don't know why, but I'm like, oh, if something happens, I can change the grain. I feel like there's a little bit too much. Maybe I can take some of the grain out. I don't shoot film, so I don't know, but I have friends who shoot film and they know specific film has more grain or this one has less grain and all those things. So if you're actually sitting with someone and editing with someone who actually knows their film, they can help you out with coming up with a specific grain, with a specific color for specific codec, which is interesting from my opinion. That is why I put details as the third one, because I feel like this time they put more effort bringing that filmic look into the app. Number 4 is seamless transition. It's literally 14 clicks from getting the app all the way to starting and getting the final look. All you have to do is take the app, install it, open up your Premiere Pro, go to FX, find a Dehancer, drop it down to an adjustment layer or your actual video, boom, good to go. If you're a beginner and you love that filmic look, that's all you have to do. Obviously, you can play around with it. If you're intermediate or expert, you can get into more details and get into a better shot. The reason I'm saying it's seamless transition, because it's super easy and anybody can do it. Number 5 is professional result. I'm not a color grader and I know that. I'm suck at it. That's why I use the app when I want to get that filmic look. I can't go and shoot a 16mm film and wait until it develops, blah blah blah. Obviously it's a lot of fun. However, if I'm just shooting with a digital camera but I want to get that filmic look and have an impact on my audience, I think it's one of the best ways and easiest ways to get that professional look. Those are all the pros. Now let's talk about cons. I know I don't have too many cons, however I do have some. Number 1 is learning curve. Like I said, the app is simple to use. However, if you want to get really good at it, and if you want to understand how to turn digital camera look into film look, you have to dive in a lot deeper. It will take time to understand the curves, it will take time to understand the grain, codec. The reason I'm saying that because I'm still don't know most of it and I've been using only for a month and I can probably tell that I don't even know probably 50% of the app. However, I know enough just to work around it, but if you want to become really good at it, it's going to take time. Number 2 on this cons list is, and I think from my opinion it's a huge one, is intensive workflow. I still use Intel 2019 Mac. For that, it is horrendous. I would not recommend you getting this app and I'm not recommend you using this app at all. However, if you're using M1 and above, I think it's still decent and it works. I tried to create this video when I was making it, when I added a Dehancer with the grain on, my computer sounded like it's gonna blow up. It was bad. Every 5 seconds, my computer have to buffer, I have to render in and out effects, wait, and just you keep going in and out of flow. It is not ideal if you want to edit something, and then because of that reason I think it's a huge no from my opinion. I know they had this problem a few years ago. I thought they might be able to fix it, but because you're adding grain and it takes a lot of processing from your computer, it's still a heavy work. Intense workflow is 100% guaranteed, and if your computer is still old piece of shit like mine, don't get it. So that was everything I wanted to talk to you guys about Dehancer app for today. Just like every other app, Dehancer has pros and cons, of course. If you are Premiere Pro user, and if you really wanted to get into deeper understanding of filmic look with a digital camera, and if you use a Premiere Pro, then I would recommend you getting the app, because I think it's one of the best ones out there. However, if you don't use it so often and if you're not a Premiere Pro user, then don't even bother. If you are getting the app, please check the link below. Let me know. Leave a comment below if you are getting it, because you get a 10% off. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And as always, thumbs up if you liked this, thumbs up if you loved it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Ciao. Oops, almost forgot. Guess what? Dehancer just dropped their iOS app version. Now you can get your favorite film stock look on your phone or iPad. They've got a free version and a paid version, of course. With the freebie, you got the green light up to 10 photo exports, but if you're up for a premium experience, it's a whole unlimited extravaganza. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the paid deal can be a bit heavy on the wallet, definitely on the pricey side, but it's a breeze to use. Pop open the app, toss in your picture, pick a film style that vibes with you the most, and boom, you're good to go. You can also dive in deeper, edit the photos from scratch, just like any other professional editing app or software. These are some of the photos that I shot and edited with the Dehancer app. Oh, and you can also edit your videos using the app. It's like having a film camera in your hands at all times. Pretty cool. Anyways, now this is it. Thanks for watching until the end, and as always, ciao.